I saw Lena on the lobby camera 3 hours after they found her hanging in room 313. She was standing behind the front desk like nothing had happened, and she was smiling straight into the lens like she knew I was watching. My name doesn't matter. What matters is I worked nights with her at the Hollow Rest Inn, a cheap dying motel on the edge of the highway, where the wallpaper peels like old skin and the neon sign buzzes like an insect trapped in a jar. I was the one who trained her, and I was the idiot who told her the only real rule we had: never rent out room 313. When I said it, I tried to make it sound like a joke. Told her, yeah, the manager says it's condemned. Bad wiring, broken pipes, ghost with a union contract. Pick your reason, but just don't touch it. He was serious about that part. She laughed and said, sure, I'll keep the demon suite empty then. And we moved on. Because that's what you do when a place feels wrong. You pretend it's funny. The manager went on sudden leave a week later. Family emergency. No details. He handed her the key ring and told me over the phone, Lena will cover nights till I'm back. You keep an eye on the systems from home. And remember, 313 stays blocked. I said, yeah, of course. And that was it. Her first 2 nights on her own, she kept texting me stupid stuff. First night, it's dead here. Think the fridge is louder than the guests. Second night at 3:20 a.m. Your haunted elevator stopped on 3rd floor by itself. Clock behind desk froze at 3:13. I told her it was just old circuits. Ghost of an electrician. But I still opened the remote camera app on my phone and checked the feeds. Lobby, empty. Corridors empty. Nothing wrong, except the feeling in my chest like something was waiting for me to blink. Then came the 3rd night. It was raining hard outside my apartment window. The kind of rain that makes the world feel far away. I was half asleep on the couch when my phone buzzed. 3:12 a.m. System weird. 313 is green. Thought you blocked it. Before I could reply, a second notification slid over it. Hollow Rest Inn. New reservation. Room 3132. Guests. My stomach went cold. I never unblocked that room. The manager never unblocked it. Nobody should have been able to book it automatically. I opened the 3rd floor camera. Screen went white for a second, then cleared. The corridor lights low. Wallpaper peeling. Door numbers dull. 309. 311. And at the end, 313. The door was open. Just a little black line of space. I called her. She picked up on the first ring. Her voice sounded like it was coming from inside a cupboard. Front desk. Lena, it's me. Did you touch 313? Silence. Just a soft breath. No, she said. But I think someone's in there. The system says checked in. I swore under my breath. Told her don't go near it. Just mark it out of order. Leave it. I'm serious. She laughed once, but there was no humor in it. "Too late," she said. "The door's already open." The line cut. I tried calling back again and again. Nothing. The camera feed started freezing. One by one. Only the lobby stayed up. And even there, the clock on the wall had stopped at 3:13, like someone had pressed pause on time. I sat awake till sunrise, staring at the phone, telling myself it was a glitch, telling myself she'd text any second. She didn't. By evening, I couldn't take it anymore. I drove out to the motel, rain making the road shine black and oily. The sign flickering hollow rest in, because half the letters were dead. Her little hatchback was parked crooked in the lot. Lights off, windows fogged from the inside. I went in, calling her name. The air smelled like old coffee and bleach. The front door was unlocked, the desk unattended, the cheap lamp buzzing overhead. The analog clock above the monitor said 3:13, even though my watch said just after 9 at night. The booking system was still open on the screen. One active reservation, sitting there like a stain. Room 313. Check-in complete. Guests 2. No names. No card info. Nothing. Just that I was reaching for my phone to call the manager when the bell on the lobby door chimed. A couple came in out of the rain. The guy, maybe mid-30s. Leather jacket stuck to him. The woman, hugging her arms like she was freezing, even inside. They both looked exhausted and tense, like they'd been arguing in the car for hours. They saw me and relaxed a little. "Hey man," he said. "You open? We just need a room for the night." "Any room," I opened my mouth to say. "Yeah, sure. We've got plenty." And then I heard another voice answer. First, from right behind me. "We have one. Ready." I turned, and she was there, behind the desk. Lena. Same uniform, same name tag, hair pulled back in that neat little bun she always did. But her skin was wrong. Too pale, too tight across her cheekbones, her lips a bit too dark, her eyes fixed on the couple, like I wasn't even in the room. "Third floor, end of the hall," she said, in this flat, calm tone I'd never heard her use before. "Room 313 is prepared." My heart started pounding so hard I could feel it in my teeth. I hadn't heard the office door open. I hadn't seen her car lights. I hadn't heard footsteps. Nothing. She was just there, like she'd grown out of the shadows. I stepped closer and saw a dark streak along her collar, disappearing under her hair. It looked like dried water at first, until I realized water doesn't dry. Almost brown. "Lena, where did you go last night? I called you like 10 times. I asked her, my voice all wrong. She didn't answer me. She just slid the heavy brass key fob across the counter toward the man. The dull numbers 313. Catching the light for a second. "Your room is ready," she said. "Checkout is at 11. The woman hesitated. She looked at me, not at Lena. And I swear her eyes asked me, should we really stay here? But my throat wouldn't make any sound. They took the key anyway, walked toward the elevator, dragging their small suitcase wheels rattling on the tiles for a second. As the doors were closing, I glanced at the security monitor behind the desk. The live feed of the lobby showed them walking away, exactly like in front of me. But behind the desk in the grainy picture, I wasn't there. Only Lena, standing perfectly still, staring straight into the camera. Even though in real life she had her back half turned, I felt sick. I looked back at her, and for one moment her eyes shifted and met mine. And there was something trapped behind them. Something that looked like the real Lena banging on glass from deep underwater. Then it was gone, replaced by that flat, empty calm. "You should go home," she said, very quietly. "You're not on shift tonight. You shouldn't be here when it hits 3:13. I looked at the clock again. 9:27. The minute hand ticking like nothing was wrong. I left. I'm not proud of it. I went out into the rain, sat in my car staring at the third-floor windows. One curtain had a faint yellow glow behind it, exactly where room 313 should be. I was still watching that window when the motel phone rang once inside the lobby. I couldn't hear the words, but I felt them. The hair on my arm stood up, and in my head, clear, as if someone was whispering inside my skull. I heard her voice. "Check-in complete." That was the last time I saw her standing and breathing. The next time would be when the police pulled me into the hallway outside 313 and made me look at what was hanging from the bathroom door, and at the couple in the bed who looked like they were just sleeping, dead but peaceful, while the TV played nothing but static, and my name kept flickering across the bottom of the screen like I was the one checked in, and not them.